you're hearing a lot of bad things about trucking. I get it. I've been there. However, there are a few things that I enjoy most about trucking. And that's what today's video is going to be about. 5 things that I enjoy most about trucking, and the 5 things that you can look forward to as a trucker or soon-to-be trucker. Before I begin, hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next. Also, I have my AC on for this video. Forgive me if it gets a little, you know, in the background, all right? But it's hot as hell in here. So let's get to it. Now, out of the 5, the first one is the best one to me, but the remaining 4 isn't in any particular order, okay? So the best thing I like most about trucking is the freedom. I do not have a manager over my back 24/7, micromanaging me, saying do this, do that, or why did you do it this way or didn't do it this way. I don't have to worry about none of that shit, and most truckers don't. You don't even really have a manager. You have a dispatch crew and the person in charge of dispatch and the logistics. But if you want to say that's the manager, cool, that's the manager. But excuse me, he's not going to be, or she's not going to be over you 24/7. You get what I'm saying? And it's really, once when you experience it, it's something that you'll definitely cherish and appreciate. Knowing that every day when you're at work, you really are your own boss. When you go out on your deliveries, that manager's not coming out with you. You're driving the truck. They're not driving it. They're not coming out with you. That truck is your office. And it's just something that really means a lot to me. And I'm sure it's going to mean a lot to you if you're coming from an industry where you were micromanaged or had a manager over you 24/7. Next, cell phone use. Now, you're not allowed to text and drive. We all know that. However, you are allowed to talk on the phone, not handheld talk, but you got to have a headset, leaving one ear open. But a lot of truckers, you know what I mean, they keep their one ear open, had a headset on. You know, you could talk on the phone all fucking day if you got somebody to talk to, and that is a great benefit to me. You're not allowed to text and drive, of course, but let's say you pull over and you park up somewhere. You whip out your phone, shoot a text message, go on some social media or whatever, and not have someone the fuck over you, because, again, that's the freedom that's associated with it. I've been in jobs where people was, you know, they be like, yo, put your phone away, or why are you on your phone, and don't let me tell you again, and shit like that. And that get old when you're an adult, you know what I mean? When you're in a world surrounded by cell phones and internet, you know what I mean? It gets tiring having to deal with that. And in trucking, you don't have to worry about that. Another thing about freedom that I like is you get to take breaks whenever you want. Let's say you're tired. It's early in the morning or late at night or whatever the case may be. Maybe it's in the middle of the afternoon and you're just tired. You're allowed to pull over. You know what I mean? You're allowed to pull over and take a quick nap. State troopers don't want to see a catastrophe. I hope they don't want to see a catastrophe, but they don't want to see a catastrophe. You know what I mean? It don't make any sense to drive tired. Pull over, catch a couple Z's. You'll be surprised what 5, 10 minutes, 30-minute naps to do for you. And you're allowed to do that. You're not going to have someone tell you not to. You know what I mean? It's a great feeling. Also, let's say you're hungry, you want to get a bite to eat. As long as you got a place to park that big boy, you can hop right on out, run into a Wawa or whatever convenience stores in your area, get you a quick bite. It's definitely something that's should be cherished, and it's definitely cherished by me. Another thing about the freedom is you're in control of the truck and the radio station. You know what I mean? Like you pretty much dictate how your day goes. Every single day, 24/7. When you're at work, you are in charge of how your day goes. How you gonna make the delivery, how you gonna make the runs, when you want to take a break, when you don't, things of that nature. It is all your choice, for real. You know what I mean? So that's the best thing, number one thing I like most about trucking. Coming in at number 2 is the money. Now, you're not gonna be Jay-Z rich trucking. but you will definitely jump tax brackets as a you know what I mean as a truck driver. You know what I mean? If you're going to be making well over minimum wage as a truck driver, nowhere near minimum wage. You're going to be making well over that. You know what I mean? As a truck driver, and you can make a living without a degree. You know what I mean? Like, now I do have student loan debt. I went to a university for like a semester or whatever, but if you never went to college, you don't have to worry about that. You can get into trucking, make a living, shit, really make more money than some college graduates without the debt. You know what I mean? And that's a real good feeling to have, knowing that you're going to be financially independent. All your needs will be taken care of because of the trucking industry, and you know how they pay. It's definitely a big thing. Also, the high earning potential. Yeah, you're gonna be making good money working as a company driver, but if you go, you know, business owner, aka owner operator, you have a chance to make a lot of fucking money, well over 100 grand a year as an owner operator. It's going to come with a lot more work, a lot more responsibility, but at that point, you will literally be your own boss. Without the college debt, you dictate everything, what runs you want to make, where you want to deliver it, how you want it to be done. You can even hire motherfuckers to do it. I mean, it's unreal, the earning potential that you can make just by being a CDL driver. It's crazy, actually. So that's definitely one of the things that I like about it. Another thing that I like about the money is, if you are a company driver, weekly pay. Trust me, I'm not the best budgeter. I'm working on it. You know what I mean? I'm working on it. But if you're not the best budgeter, you know that if you have a bad week, that next week you're gonna bounce back. You know what I mean? And that's a good feeling to have. Weekly pay is incredible. I thought maybe every 2 weeks would be better because you get a fatter lump sum of bread. Fuck all that. Knowing that you're going to get paid every single week is incredible. I love it. And most, if not all, trucking companies pay weekly. All right. Number three, the third thing that I like about trucking is the job security. I like to say, when you're a truck driver, you are a bad bitch when it comes to these trucking industries. They're throwing themselves at you. They want you to work for them. They need drivers. It's a skill that not everybody has, even though everybody could get it. But it's just not everybody has it. And let's say you're with a company and you don't like it, you decide to quit, you're going to have another job coming right the fuck up. It may not be the best job, or it could be better, but you'll always have fucking work as a truck driver. And that is definitely good to know, that as long as you keep your license clean, you're going to be able to eat. You're going to be able to provide for your family if you have a family. You know what I mean? You're going to be able to provide for yourself. It ain't just job security within the company. It's job security within the industry. And you cannot beat that shit. You know what I mean? Without a degree, you know what I mean? But that's another thing that I like about trucking. The fourth thing that I like about trucking that I'm sure you'll appreciate is the sightseeing. Now, you're going to see some things that are a little disturbing, but you're also going to see some things that are beautiful. A lot more good than bad. I mean, when you're driving a truck, you are literally seeing life go on. You know what I mean? You're going to drive through mountains, through farms and shit, cities, urban area. It's just you're seeing life go on, and oh damn, my fault. There we go. It's doing that focus thing, but it's a good thing to I guess have, or to be able to endure every single day. Seeing different things, great sceneries, sunsets, sunrises, animals, people. You know what I mean? It's a really, really good thing. Now, I have seen some pretty drawing shit. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to see trailers, like, tip over that's going to hold up traffic. You're going to see, like, I've seen a dude beating off in his car. You're going to see some women show they titch. A lot of people are going to give you the middle fingers. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna see a bunch of stuff, but there's a lot more good that you're gonna see than bad. You know what I mean? But that's just another thing that I appreciate about trucking. And last but not least, number 5, it's a life changer. You know what I mean? That's one of the things that I love most about trucking. Where I was in life before I got into trucking, and now granted, all of it comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It comes from God. You know what I mean? It's because of God why I'm where I am. You know what I mean? And also the decisions that I make, it's the combination of everything. But again, if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be where I am. In addition to that, trucking, the industry itself, when you become a truck driver, it's a life changer. It's going to change your life. It's going to change where you are. You know what I mean? And to give you an example, if I was here before I got into trucking, when I got into trucking, my life immediately, and I mean immediately, just did this and got me here. Now, there's still a lot more up, and guess what? There's a lot of bottom too, but my shit really did do that, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Also, they're more forgiving. Like if let's say you made a mistake in the past, you got a felony, misdemeanor, you don't got a really good record, you can still make it in trucking. I mean, they will really hire any and everybody. You have companies called second chance opportunity companies where they're known to give people second chances. Now, they may not pay you as much, but it's a job, and you're going to eat. You know what I mean? So for those of you who may have a record or whatever, who got a past, trucking will forgive you for that, man. Like if you've definitely paid your debt to society, you've reformed and shit, there's no reason why you can't provide for yourself and a family. You know what I mean? Like, and trucking will definitely do that for you. These are the 5 things that doesn't really get talked. Now the money, everybody talk about the money, but for the most part, these are things that gets overlooked. You know what I mean? You don't really hear too much about the good things about trucking, and that's pretty much why I wanted to make this video. If you're considering trucking, if you are a trucker and thinking about getting out of it, because I took a break from trucking for 2 weeks, and I was like, damn, I gotta get my ass back in the truck. But yeah, man, so that does it for the things that I like most about trucking. Now, the recommended fragrance. Lacoste Essential. All right. Well, why did I pick the Lacoste Essential? Well, truckers, we're essential to the economy. So what better fragrance to go with this video than Lacoste Essential? Plus, my homie that I work with, who's a trucker, 15-year trucker, he put me D to this. It's a real good fragrance. It's an EDT. It's a toilet, and it's affordable. This is the bottle. And I mean, it really smells good. It's definitely masculine, but it's aqua, you know what I mean? So you could wear it spring, summer, even fall. Shit, I pulled it off in the winter for real. Like, you know what I mean? It's spicy. The base is like woody, you know what I mean? If you like that, it's definitely a masculine fragrance. Definitely a must-have. You could get away with bang, bang. You'd be good to go, for real. You know what I mean? You could wear this joint to work. As a trucker, it's not really sweet at all. You know what I mean? So it's not like it's just a good fragrance to have. You know what I mean? And it's essential. And as a truck driver who is essential, you need an essential fragrance. Again, Lacoste Essential, EDT. They're not sponsoring this at all, but that's the recommended fragrance for today. That does it for the video. Drop a like, comment down below, subscribe, and yeah, that's all she wrote, man. These are the things that I like most about trucking, man. I'm out, so peace.